Hey guys, it's Brandon, and today I want to talk about homophobes and basically why they're ruining our lives and everything around us. To start off, I want to say that I'm not trying to really offend anyone in this video besides people that just have no common sense of a subject such as this, so I'm just letting you know right now. I don't think it's going to get too bad, but I just want to warn you that it's just a very touchy topic with me. First off, I want to say that you guys are dicks simply because you hate someone over something they can't control. Like, why don't you focus on hating someone over something that emotionally, mentally, or physically bothers you? Like, I guarantee you guys do not hate homosexuals because they affect your daily life. You hate that because people and society want you to hate that. And, you know, we're all about being our own person, but when you do something like that, you're not being your own person. You're being a clone of something so utterly disgusting to our society, to our world, to everything. Like, why not be the bigger person and be yourself? Because I guarantee if you were to be your own person, you would not think so poorly of other people. You were just grown into an environment that is hateful, and just leading on that life is going to make you raise your future children into being hateful, which I hope to the mighty heavens that that does not happen, because if this continues to be a growing problem, future generations are going to be just fucked. We're going to be fucked coming, like 4 generations from now. We're just going to be fucked if people keep continuing this lifestyle, because they're hating people over something they cannot control. Like, really, why don't you hate somebody because they're mean to you or abusing you? That's how we feel. We feel like you're bullying us. That's why we hate you, but you don't hate us for the same reason. You hate us because it's a trend. Like, you are hating us because everybody else around you says that is what you should do, and that is not what you should do. I actually, thank the straight people that support us as equal people. They don't follow these trends that other people are following. They teach their kids to support everybody and for what they like, and not judge someone because they're different. Yeah, there are going to be kids out there that are going to be so hateful, but at least there are parents and people, like, supporting groups out there that teach people that it's okay to be different. It's okay to be like us, And, I don't want my kids to be growing up into a place where they are not welcome. Like, if I had a kid that were to come to me and say that they were gay, of course, I'm gonna love them. I don't care. Well, it's not just because I'm gay as well. It's just I would prefer that my kids grew up into a place where you don't have to come out. You can just bring home someone that you love and say, hey, this is who I love, and I hope that's okay with you because it's okay with me. I don't want people to struggle with having to tell their parents and people around them that they like the same gender, because I know, I've been there. I know how hard that is, and I know that people now are still afraid to come out, and they might be 30 years old. Like, it's because people are so hateful against something that people cannot control, and it's not okay. Like, I would much rather hate someone over something they can control, other than just hating them because they're different. Because I promise you that if you grow up with that attitude and you lead a generation on with that attitude, no one is going to like you in the end, because that is a very disrespectful way to come about things. And that's really fucked up that people actually think that way about other people. You know, like, if I was straight, of course I would support people that are gay, because they're people too. They're just like me. They just have a different thing. They just like different things, okay? Like, it's no big deal. You are just creating a problem from something that shouldn't be a problem. And why cause yourself much more stress by doing that when you could, create a beautiful environment being supportive of others? Because being supportive over only your kind is not going to help our kind. Like, our kind, we support our kind and your kind, because there are people out there that are straight that support us equally as we support them, and it would be nice for the rest of the people that are not like us to support us, because we support, most of us anyways, we support everybody because we know what it's like to be different, so we have no room to judge. And honestly, no one has room to judge. So my whole thing about this is, why judge someone over something they cannot control, and instead show them that it's okay to be different? Because it's much more comforting knowing that there are a lot of people out there to help you rather than to bring you down. And I personally am going to try my best to help people feel welcomed instead of making them feel like they are not welcome anywhere around here, because I know how that feels, because we don't have the same privileges as straight people do all the time. And I'm not saying that, like, straight people are spoiled, but I'm saying that it's very sensitive to us, and I personally just want people to know that I am different, and I don't care, because I like everybody equally for who they are, not because of what they like. Everybody likes something different, and I get that. So just think of how rude it is to judge someone simply because they aren't like you, because no one is going to be like you. They just act like you, and some people act like assholes, and that's not okay. Like, just remember that there are going to be people that you meet that you think they're going to be so much to you, but in the end, when they find out you're different, they're not going to be there for you. And if you think about that, that is very heartbreaking. Like, you want as many people there for you as you can get. So why not go and be the bigger person and just accept people for who they are, instead of hating them because they aren't like you, because this is not how life works. I'm gay, and I don't care. I'm out. People know that. People love me, and I've had people come up to me that didn't know I was gay, and once I tell them, they're not my friends anymore, simply because they know I'm different. And I don't care. I have people that love me for me, and I'm going to love everybody for who they are, because I know what it's like to be different. So that's all I wanted to say. So people, just stop being assholes and accept people for who they are, because one day it's going to bite you in the ass. And that's all I gotta say.